Isaiah 7:14 is explicitly quoted in Matthew chapter 1. A virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and you shall call his name Emmanuel. Matthew is quoting it from the Greek translation of the Old Testament. The difficulty is that in the original Hebrew of Isaiah, that's not what the verse says. In the Hebrew of Isaiah 7, it says, a young woman has conceived and will bear a son. Most people don't know what's going on because most people don't read the entire chapter.
Okay, let's look at Isaiah chapter 7. The entire chapter, where Isaiah 7:14 comes from, makes it clear that God is giving a real sign to King Ahaz during a real 8th century crisis. Yes, the passage has an immediate meaning for its original audience. And nowhere in Matthew's Gospel does the author deny that. What Matthew does is quote the Greek translation of Isaiah, the Septuagint, which was widely used by Jews outside Judea. That Greek text uses the word parthenos, meaning virgin, Matthew 1:23. Just as important, Matthew's word for fulfill is plerou, which means to fill up or bring to completion, not this verse only ever meant Jesus. Matthew did not invent patternistic typology. That's just how prophecy works inside the Old Testament itself. God gives real signs in the present that also point forward to greater acts later. Bart Earhman implies that Matthew misquotes Isaiah in order to invent the virgin birth. That sounds intelligent, until you notice what he's assuming. Ehrman assumes Matthew thought Jews didn't understand Isaiah's context. But Isaiah 7 clearly had an immediate meaning, and everyone knew it. Matthew isn't trying to fool anyone by saying, "You've been reading this wrong the whole time." Instead, Matthew is doing what Jewish interpreters already did, reading scripture typologically, seeing how God completes patterns he planted earlier. You see this same pattern repeatedly. Isaiah 7:14, Matthew 1:22-23, Matthew 2:15. This is biblical typology 101. It's not trickery or deception. It's not sloppy quoting. So no, the nativity hasn't been debunked. The Christian faith is very defensible. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year.